Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Now here's Suggs. So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. To the inside. Blocked!
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bryant. Here's Johnson. Throws it up high. Here's Orlando. Johnson with a double team. Here's Banchero. Plenty of space. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Here's Bryant. Orlando making their last shot. 4-3. On target from range.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels. Kobe can flat out get it done.
Here's Wagner. Tries again. Tipped. Now O'Neal. Pass to Bryant. Over Suggs. And the Lakers tack on two more.
Kobe has such confidence. Feels like this guy can score whenever he wants to.
To the middle. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
And the Magic pushing it up now. Wagner inside, covered by Bryant. The kick out to Banchero. There's the three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to Bryant. Releases. Here's O'Neal. And he jams it home with authority.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Wagner against Bryant. Pass to Suggs. The 11-footer. The Lakers with a rebound.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Johnson. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Good shot, gone bad. You got to finish there.
On the wing, Suggs. Got a piece of it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the basket by West.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Carter. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Johnson with a double team. Here's De Silva. And another miss by Orlando.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
O'Neal on the wing. Here's West. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Tipped away. O'Neal with it. Here's Johnson. De Silva with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Harris. 7-point differential. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Black, covered by Johnson.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Dunk by Isaac.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them, and he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Inside, Black. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Pass to West. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Magic trail by 5. Here's Black. Rebounded by LeBron. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And we'll get...
Magic, 14. Bam, your Laker Youth Dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Corey Joseph out there with Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Joseph passes to Anthony. The 3. The rebound by Baylor. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Baylor. Pulls it. Offensive board. Now here is James. To the paint. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Baylor's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Wagner outside. Down low. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And the Lakers have possession. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Baylor's got 5.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
The Lakers call timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Worthy. Launches it from deep. Here's Chamberlain, and he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Here's Joseph, covered by Bryant. Joseph passes to Banchero. Can't connect from short range. To the paint. Bryant in the high post. To the inside. Wagner with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Joseph passes to Wagner. Wagner with a steal. Out to Anthony. The three is up. No good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Chamberlain. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw in this game. The Lakers making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Black comes in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Joseph. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. Here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope for 3. Orlando again missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. Bryant from deep three-point land. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse in judgment there.
Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Anthony Davis.
Magic trail by 11. And here's Suggs. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Magic Johnson.
Orlando calls timeout.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get up and get loud.
Carter, the pass to Black. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Johnson. Inside. Stolen by Carter. 1:56 left in the half. And another miss by Orlando. Los Angeles leading by 11. Bryant from deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Davis getting it done under duress.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's West. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Assisted.
Here's Johnson. To the middle. Pass to Worthy. 1:02 left in the second period. Magic trail by 11. Here's Black. Here's Carter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Carter's gotten his second bucket.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
And the basket by West. And Los Angeles leads by 12.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Caldwell Pope for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth rebound in this one. O'Neal. Here's West. Here's O'Neal, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Assertive move by Shaq. He wasn't waiting around at all.
That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. 12 seconds left to play in the half. Now Suggs. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 14. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The work they put in on the glass is different. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents simple.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining.
folks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles leading by 14. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Puts up a deep three. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. He gets it in there.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Defense right on him. Pass to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's West. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Boy, nice swipe that time from Suggs. I love to see him being aggressive and taking chances on defense.
O'Neal inside, working on Banchero. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 8.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Suggs against Johnson. Here's Carter. And the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Suggs. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Pass to Banchero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Here's O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Franz Wagner.
Look, nobody in the league can stop him one-on-one. At times, you simply have to foul Shaq.
Los Angeles shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
Second free throw, no good. Magic trail by 16. Here's Harris. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
Great defense that time by Kobe. Elite at that end of the floor, too.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go. And it's Harris with the rebound. Here's Orlando. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. And Anthony slams it in.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Banchero surveys. Boom! Banchero!
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
O'Neal passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Bryant. Back to O'Neal. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Orlando calls timeout.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner. Harris left side. They get it again. The shot that time not on target. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Baylor. Again, the Lakers.
Well, I tell you what, once Baylor gets into a groove the way he has tonight, he can absolutely carry the load on offense.
Some room here for Harris. Orlando again missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Baylor. 12 points for him. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Goodrich has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Not just the move from Anthony, but he also follows a good move up with the bucket.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Magic ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Black. 46 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pushing it up now. Isaac against James. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Los Angeles leads by 19. Inside, here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Los Angeles foul. LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game now.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Los Angeles leading by 17. From deep, De Silva with a rebound. Here's Joseph. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back at. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. true team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter, on the court for the Magic. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center position.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Here's Gasol. And that one's on target from the wing. And Los Angeles leads by 15.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Carter, checked by Gasol. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Pure from three-point range.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
And down it goes. 2 points.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Baylor. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Baylor, that's good.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell-Pope lets it go.
Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. And he throws it down with one hand.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Shooting 1.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well. And that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead at the end.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
To the paint. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Magic trail by 11. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
Here's Wagner. Rebound by the Lakers.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Suggs. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever?
Boy, Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. And Los Angeles leads by 14. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Charity stripe shot. Banchero no good. Banchero's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here. Left side Johnson pulls up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Now here's Wagner. He's guarded closely.
Los Angeles foul.
The Lakers making a switch here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe Bryant.
Suggs against Johnson. It's tipped.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Johnson with a bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
4 on the clock. Ball stolen. And here's Bryant outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From outside, off the mark. Magic trail by 19. Wagner with it. O'Neal covers. Wagner, right side. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Great
foul.
job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
Really is close. Close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Joseph comes in for Suggs. Joseph passes to Wagner. Left side, Caldwell Pope. All sorts of time. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Joseph, covered by Johnson. Excellent D there from Bryant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal passes to Worthy. Here's Gasol, and then Gasol with the jam.
Great anticipation by Gasol, converts off the miss.
And the Magic with possession. They trail by 16. To the inside. Carter, good.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Worthy. Pulls up at the elbow. O'Neal misses. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.